perfectly fine, but are you finding it very romantic?
Okay.
Nice.
The White Lotus has always been known for its beautiful, often luxurious beachfront locations. However, it looks like season 4 is about to make a big change. Mike White, the creator of the show, hinted in an interview that the series may move away from the classic crashing wave setting that's become iconic over the past few seasons. This could signal a new direction for the show as it transitions from its signature tropical and coastal environments to something fresh. Even though the show's essence, filled with drama, dark humor, and a few dead bodies, will likely stay the same, the shift in setting will bring a refreshing change of pace. In his interview with Deadline, White shared that for the 4th season, he's planning to break away from the familiar beach resorts. He didn't elaborate too much, but he did emphasize that there will still be room for plenty of the show's signature drama and, of course, murders. Even though the new location might be a departure from the sandy beaches, it's safe to say the chaos and tension we've come to love in the White Lotus will remain front and center. White's decision to take the show to new places is something that has intrigued many fans and critics. For the past 3 seasons, the White Lotus has followed a fairly predictable pattern. Guests lounging by the waves, sometimes getting into arguments or sharing life-changing moments. There's always a dramatic shot of someone staring at the ocean, reflecting on their troubles. It's a visual theme that has become a hallmark of the show, so it will definitely be interesting to see how the series works without that familiar backdrop. HBO's Francesca Orsi, who oversees the network's drama slate, mentioned that season 4 could even take the show to Europe, though that's still up in the air. The production team is planning to do some location scouting over the summer, so it'll be a while before the final decision is made. But this Europe possibility hints at a shift in the show's setting that could help it feel even more exciting. Previous seasons have taken us to Hawaii, Italy, and Thailand, so wherever it goes next, it will likely still be an exotic and beautiful locale. Even with this change, the White Lotus will surely maintain its lavish setting, a place where wealthy vacationers meet high drama. The potential for a new location in season 4 is definitely an exciting prospect. Many viewers and critics have pointed out the similarities between the different seasons, especially in terms of character dynamics and storylines. Changing the setting might help give the show a sense of freshness and novelty. It's a simple way to shake things up while still holding on to the things that make the show so compelling. Its rich, well-drawn characters and the mounting tension that builds as everyone's dark secrets start to unravel. But while a new setting might help reinvigorate the series, fans might have to be patient. White, who writes and directs every episode, has hinted that he might take a little downtime before jumping into the next season. After the whirlwind of creating such a complex show, it makes sense that he would need a break, so don't expect to see season 4 hit our screens too soon. But the wait might be worth it, especially if White takes the time to carefully plan out how the show will evolve. There's also a lot of buzz about potential castings for season 4. Fans are already speculating about which talented actors could join the show, given that the series often features a fresh set of characters each season. For instance, season 3 introduced new hotel guests with their own fascinating backstories, and it looks like season 4 will continue this trend. However, some familiar faces could still pop up, particularly if certain storylines from season 3 are revisited. For example, there's a possibility that characters like Belinda and Greg might return, especially after Belinda's big win in the season 3 finale. She struck a deal that made her a millionaire, so it would make sense for her to return in some capacity. The idea of a reality TV-inspired all-star season of The White Lotus has also been floated around. This could bring back characters from previous seasons, and fans have been eager to see how a mix of old and new characters would work together. White himself has a history with reality TV, having competed on Survivor 37, so the idea of incorporating elements of that genre into The White Lotus feels fitting. With White's knack for blending satire with drama, an all-star season could be a fun way to revisit the show's past while pushing it forward. If there's one thing The White Lotus has proven over the years, it's that its cast is key to its success. White has a unique ability to bring together an ensemble of talented actors who can handle both comedy and drama with ease. So it's not surprising that fans have already started suggesting some big names for season 4. Take John Hamm, for instance. Known for his charming and versatile acting, Hamm has proven his comedic chops in shows like 30 Rock and Curb Your Enthusiasm, but can also deliver a compelling performance in more serious roles. His range would make him a perfect fit for the White Lotus, whether as a likable character or someone with a more sinister edge. With his strong presence on television lately, from The Morning Show to Landman, a season with Hamm could bring in even more viewers who might not have checked out the show otherwise. Toni Collette is another actor who would be a standout in The White Lotus. Colette's ability to take on a wide variety of roles, from the horror genre in Hereditary to the dark comedy in Mickey 17, means she could bring something really special to the show. Whether she plays a rich and eccentric guest or a more complex character, Collette would undoubtedly leave a lasting impact. Her recent work in The Staircase and The Power shows that she's still in high demand, and The White Lotus could offer her another perfect role. Then there's Woody Harrelson, who has already been linked to Season 3 but had to pull out due to scheduling conflicts. Harrelson's presence in any project is always a win, whether he's playing a dark, brooding character or someone more laid-back and humorous. With his extensive film and TV career, from True Detective to Cheers, Harrelson could add a lot to the dynamic of The White Lotus, especially given his knack for playing flawed but engaging characters. Another fan favorite is Laura Dern, who has already made a brief appearance in the series as the voice of Abby DeGrazzo in Season 2. Fans would love to see her return, whether as Abby or in a completely new role. Dern has a natural ability to blend humor and pathos, and her unique style would fit perfectly into the show's vibe. The list of potential actors who could join The White Lotus goes on, with names like Alexander Skarsgård, Greta Lee, and Andrew Scott all being top picks. Skarsgård, known for his roles in True Blood and Succession, would be an intriguing addition, especially if the show shifts to Europe. Lee, fresh from her breakout role in Past Lives, has the ability to balance grace with drama, while Scott has shown his range from the darkness of Ripley to the humor of Fleabag. For younger talent, Sophie Wilde and Taylor Kitsch are being considered as possible additions. Wilde, known for her performances in Talk to Me and Boy Swallows Universe, would be a great fit for a younger guest at the resort, while Kitsch, who's known for his gritty roles in Friday Night Lights and True Detective, would offer a fresh take on a character in The White Lotus. And finally, Kaya Gerber, a supermodel turned actress, could be just what Season 4 needs. With her rising fame and impressive looks, she could play a character similar to those seen in Season 3, like Lisa, but with her own unique twist. Gerber's star is definitely on the rise, and her involvement in the series could bring in a whole new audience. Whoever joins the cast will be sure to keep you updated, so don't forget to hit that subscribe button and smash that like button. That's it for today's video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. In the meantime, feel free to check out our other videos.